Welcome to Kingdom Principles. I am God's servant, Reverend Edmond Kwame. On today's life principles, we bring you something that needs to be shared and something we need to learn. From the book of Luke chapter 1, verse 38. It says that then Mary said, "Behold, I am the maid servant of the Lord. Let it be unto me just as you have said." Then the angel departed from her. Mary's word is something to behold, and Mary's word is something we can draw a lot of lessons from. An angel of God was sent to Mary, a virgin, a young girl who had known no man but was betrothed to another young man, Joseph, for marriage. The angel of the Lord came with a message that she will conceive and have a son, and she is to call her Jesus, for he shall deliver his people, the Lord's people, from their sin. Mary asked, "How can this be, since I am only a virgin?" The angel said that the Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Mary, considering all these thoughts, though shocked, though surprised, though astounded, retorted and said, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be unto me just as you have said. Behold, I am a maid servant of the Lord. Let it be unto me according to your word." You see, Mary gave God allowance to her womb. In life, what you say yes to affects you, affects your generation, and affects even the unborn generation. Just imagine, what if Mary had said no? Just imagine, what if Mary had even aborted the fetus, baby Jesus? What if Mary had turned down God's offer? What if Mary had aborted Jesus? Perhaps it would have taken God another 17 to 18 years to raise another Mary. We don't know. But if she had turned God's offer, if she had said no, if she had not allowed God to hire her womb, she would have been doing herself a great disservice. Not only would she have been doing herself a great disservice, but she would also have been doing mankind a great disservice. That's why I say, what you make allowance for affects you and even the unborn generation. Perhaps it's time somebody says yes to God. Perhaps there's an area, there's an aspect in your life that you need to say yes to God. What you allow will affect you and will affect mankind. The sad thing is that a lot of people have buried their yes. A lot of people have turned down on God's offer. A lot of people have turned their backs on God. God doesn't force any one of us for anything or to do anything for him. He doesn't compel us to do anything without our willingness. And that's one thing you must note. God will not compel you to do that which you do not want to do. And that's you must be motivated by love. You must be compelled by your love for God. And that's why Apostle Paul will say, "For the love of God compels us. For the love of Christ restrains us." This is an immortal God, a sovereign being, the God who created Mary, knocking on his door. "Can I use your womb?" The womb he himself created. God is knocking on somebody's door. Can I use your womb? Not your physical womb, but your spiritual womb, to allow great things to be born into this earth. What would have happened if all the inventions that people have come out with, if they had said no to that dream, I say this thing, that an aborted dream is more dangerous than death in itself. An aborted dream is more dangerous than even a terrorist. Why? Because whilst a terrorist will kill a generation, an aborted dream will kill more than a generation. An aborted dream will affect more than a generation. A lot of people have died with their dreams in them. Why? Because they didn't say yes. A lot of people have died with the singing and choruses with them. A lot of people have died with books that were never written. A lot of people have died with inventions that never saw the light of day. A lot of people have died with the dreams. They died food. Say yes to God. Somebody, it's time to say yes to that degree. It's time to say yes to that master's degree. It's time to say yes to that company. It's still possible. It's time to say yes to that marriage. Perhaps you suffered you suffered a broken heart. Perhaps you suffered even from a bad marriage. It's time to say yes to that dream. An aborted dream is serious. You must come back to God. Don't allow that dream to die. Don't allow that dream to die. Don't rob your generation of what you could have been. Don't rob mankind of the potentials and giftings buried in you. Any good thing you can do, serve God and serve man with it. The Bible records in the book of Acts that after David had served God in his own generation, he died. Serve God and serve mankind. Unleash potentials. Unleash purposes. Whatever thing you are capable of, don't let the mouth of men tell you that you are incapable of. You can do it. Mary said, yes, I am a handmaiden of the Lord. Let it be unto me according to your word. It's time to say yes. Chase that dream. Chase that aspiration. Say yes. Push it. And one day, the benefit will be without. One day, the benefit will be outstanding. It will shout. Even when you are dead and gone, your works will remain. Shalom and peace be unto you. I am the Lord's servant, Reverend Edmond Osei Kwame. Till we meet again.